Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Time now for sports on 104.7 The Cave. Here's Ned Reynolds.
Mike, the intern, Ned Reynolds in the studio on a Wednesday morning. So the Cardinals and Royals supposed to play yesterday. A tropical storm had something else to say. So what happens now?
Play a doubleheader today, and it's one of those, and I have trouble digesting this, a day-night doubleheader. Used to be you played doubleheaders, 30-minute break between games, paid for one ticket. 2 for the price of 1. Big, big bargain. No longer. Now you pay separate admissions. Well, that's the way it is. Anyway, it was too much barrel yesterday. The rain, which we had in the morning, stayed up in St. Louis. Finally got out late in the afternoon, but it was too late then, and people already had begun to take notice of the fact that it's probably going to be damp and cool. But regardless of that, doubleheader, day-night doubleheader today, and then the next 2 games in the series, the Royals and Cardinals play 4 times. 2 games now and 2 games in the latter part of August.
Got the draft coming up this weekend, don't we?
The draft will begin on Sunday, as a matter of fact, and it should really be very interesting. It's 3 days. It used to be just 1, and you went on forever, like 40, 50, 60 rounds. Now it's 20. That's all there is, 20 rounds. And they have it over 3 days, and that's because football does it for TV, basketball does it for TV. So why not baseball? Let's do it for TV. That's what it's done. It's all television. The first 2 rounds will be Sunday. And it's very interesting. Over 600 players will be chosen in the draft, and I suspect there will be several from here.
Oh, yeah.
The Missouri State Bears right fielder from Lebanon is expected to be a very high choice, and he's a good player. So we'll see what happens. That's all Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday of this week.
One of the big changes in conference affiliations is in the Big 12, of course, and this year, getting closer and closer to the start of college football. Who is the favor in that conference?
Interestingly enough, it is one of the new teams in the league. They're not new, but University of Utah, and they are very, very good. Anyway, there are 4 new teams in the Big 12. It's Arizona State, Arizona, Colorado, and Utah. Those 4 join the Big 12. And in fact, the Big 12 loses 2 teams. They lose Oklahoma and Texas, who join the Southeastern Conference now. So some of those old rivalries are gone, but yet some of them still exist, like Oklahoma and Texas, both in the same conference. So they will play each other as they do every year, the Red River Shootout at the Cotton Bowl in Dallas, and that is a very big deal. Then you have old rivalries that are being reestablished, like Arkansas and Texas. They used to play every year in the old Southwest Conference days. Well, now they'll be back. But I think most important of all in the Lone Star State is Texas versus Texas A&M. A great, bitter rivalry. It evaporated when the teams changed conferences. It's back in vogue now since both are Southeastern Conference teams. But as far as the best football team, preseason favorite are the Utes from Salt Lake City. They're a very good football team, a bowl team every year, and this will be a very interesting season coming up.
So, of course, we talked about how the Cardinals-Royals didn't get a chance to play because of the rain yesterday, but the Springbirds did get a chance to play. They get the dub?
They did. Opened up a series with the Wichita Wind Surge, and this will be a 6-game series. They're all 6-game series, of course. And they did open up last night. Skies cleared right about midday, maybe a little bit before that. And it was a very pleasant evening.
Oh, yeah.
And the Cardinals win 7-6 in 10 innings. A sacrifice fly by Jacob Buschberger was the big hit in this one. But the teams battled back and forth. Springfield continues to play very well, folks. They're approaching now, I believe, 8 games above the 500 level. And already the first half champions. So in the second half could be both champion of both divisions, or both their division, I should say, for both ends of the season. That would be interesting. Then they would play the team with the next best record, and that's probably going to be Arkansas the way things are going. But we'll see. 7-6 Springfield.
Well, good for them, and looking like another great day for baseball in town. I got to mention this. I know when you guys do Ned Talk, there's usually only one guy that gives a darn about soccer in the room. But after watching that 16-year-old for Spain score that goal yesterday against France, oh my goodness gracious snakes alive. That was a great shot. Youngest player ever to score in the Euros. Oh my God. It was
16 years old.
Did you see that hook,
France,
man?
Oh, yeah. France defeated
Spain.
I'm sorry. Spain will play for the championship, and they'll play either Great Britain or the Netherlands. And this is Euro 24. Euro 24 is a bigger deal than this Copa thing that they have here in this country, or this hemisphere, I should say. And the Argentina team won their big game over Canada last night. But in terms of world soccer, that Euro 24 is a big deal.
It's been a good tournament to watch for sure. All right, so now speaking of the world scene, we've got the Olympics coming up. Team USA for basketball gets a chance to play tonight. Do we get to watch it?
It'll be, I believe, on Fox Sports 1, I think is where it is. I know it's on the FUBU, whatever they call it.
Some service we got to pay for.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there ain't no free lunch anymore. No. But this is a good game. This will be the opening game for both of these teams. It's an exhibition, of course, but the USA Olympic team is just all NBA All-Stars. And the Canadian team is also NBA. They have 11 NBA players. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is probably their leading star, although Jamal Murray, who with the Denver Nuggets, had a great playoff series. But Gilgeous-Alexander is probably the star. He's Oklahoma City Thunder and Kentucky, of course, but they are Canadian citizens. And playing center for the Canadian team, I assume he will get into the game, is 7'4" Zach Edey from Purdue University, the National College Player of the Year, but he's from Toronto. So he's playing for Canada. This will be a nice little challenge for our team, assuming everybody's at top level. It's
also cool to see the progression of basketball across the world and how all the other teams in the world over the last 20 years have really stepped up to the plate to compete with the U.S. And then what about that 16-year-old track sensation? Did they make the team?
Kid is taking over. The kids are. You have the kid from Spain who kicks the winning goal in Euro 24, 16 years old. And here in this country, we have the 16-year-old from Washington, D.C., Quincy Wilson. Now, he did not qualify in the individual 400-meter race. He finished in 6th. Now, that's very misleading because 6th place was about an eighth of a second back of the winner. 16 years old, but he did make the Olympic team on the 4x400 meter relay. I don't see anybody beating those guys. I mean, my God, it's lightning out there. And Quincy Wilson will be on that team. He is the youngest ever United States track and field athlete in the Olympics. Youngest ever. Think back of the Olympics. You go back to, the modern Olympics began in the late 1800s. Youngest ever on the track and field team.
And I'm sitting here trying to not remember what I was like when I was 16. I'd probably get fired for saying it on the air, Ned. You have a good day.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.